of the entire time I've been making these particular videos, this is definitely going to be the most different. Largely because First We Feast already promoted what it was like days ago. Now, granted, there is still a lot to react to, as well as a lot to unwind. But needless to say, due to how I have to do things, technically this is my low for the day. Or like the last 24 hours, I guess. Which reminds me, Happy Tuesday, everyone. My high is, yeah, it seems to have gotten cold again. It stinks. Not looking forward to going out, but it is what it is. And my act of kindness was someone I know dropped a pen yesterday, and they didn't realize they dropped the pen, so I picked it up for them, like, hey, here's your pen. There we go. Here's the thing. Back when I was saying, they announced this because this week's episode will be the season 29 finale for a grand total of 12 episodes, barring one or two occasional episodes that they have in between seasons. Personally, when that happens, I just say it's still season 29. But this week, the 12th, I believe, First We Feast Hot Ones Guest of 2023. Was it 12? I think it's 12. I want to say it's 12. Darn it. I need to do a better job memorizing stuff like this. If I can actually see it, please. Right. It will be the, it is the 12th. So, right. The 12th First We Feast Hot Ones Guest is BTS. Now, what's funny is hold on. Yeah, the hint was essentially like Sean Evans with a table of like 7 chairs. So it was going to be a pretty big group. Now, it's possible that, like, if they didn't announce that it was going to be BTS, there's like several ways they could have gone with who this particular guest would be. Like, that's not BTS. I mean, they could have surprised everyone and had, like, pretty much the original cast of the Avengers. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth would come back. For Scarlett Johansson would also come back. Jeremy Renner, Mark Ruffalo would come back, and I guess Tom Hiddleston, that'd be 7. Possibly the Harry Potter cast, Daniel Radcliffe would come back for a third time. Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, Tom Felton, Evanna Lynch. The point is, had First Week Feast not announced it was going to be BTS days ago, I don't think anybody would have guessed it was. Well, that's not true. I'm sure some people would have guessed it, but I certainly wouldn't have. Now, here's the thing. I know who BTS is. The problem is, I don't know entirely enough about them to give you full on because I know they're a band. They're essentially a boy band from South Korea. That's really about all I know of them. I will say though, the fact they're having all 7 members on Hot Ones at one time means they're not going to have 7 episodes dedicated to each member of the band, which definitely saves a lot of time. This definitely makes it the most amount of wings consumed at the table, according to the promo that Sean Evans said. I mean, including Sean himself, that's 80 wings. I mean, not to sound, as much as I love chicken wings, at best I could probably polish off half of that. So, that's where I stand on the matter. Keep in mind, now I'm talking just regular wings you'd find anywhere. These spicy wings, not so much. Let's see. Yes, I could learn more about them. Let's see. Band consists of 7 members: Jin, Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jimin V, and Jungkook, who co-write and co-produce much of their own material. Cool. Originally hip-hop group, expanded the musical style to incorporate a wide range of genres, with lyrics having focus on subjects including mental health, the troubles of school-age youth, and coming of age, loss, the journey towards self-love, individualism and consequences of fame and recognition. Their adjacent work has also referenced literature, philosophy, psychology, and includes an alternate universe storyline. Okay. Does BTS stand for anything? Okay. Okay, so the Korean word for what BTS means, Bangtan Sonyeondan. That's what the Korean word for it. In English, it's okay. That's actually pretty cool. It means bulletproof Boy Scouts. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, listen. I definitely need to do a lot better about listening to stuff from Korea. I mean, honestly, the only band I really ever, the only Korean band I've ever really taken the time to listen to is Blackpink. Um, Shout out to Rose, Lisa, Jenny, and Jisoo. Still waiting for Jisoo to be on Hot Ones. Oh, that's gonna be. You know what? A part of me actually kind of thought Jisoo would be on Hot Ones this season, but I guess they're saving that for season 30, possibly, which will be pretty cool. Because then all 4 members of Blackpink will be on Hot Ones, but they're just getting all 7 members of BTS done and over with. Alright. How old are these guys? I'm curious. I'm gonna have to look up these guys individually. Okay, so Jin is okay, he's 33. J-Hope is 32. Okay. So they're all a little younger than me so far. RM is 31. Jimin is 30. Suga is 33. Okay. V is also 30. So, and Jungkook is 28. Okay, so they're all in between the ages of 28 and 33. Okay. That seems pretty respectable for a band. Usually any boy band I've ever seen or heard of, their ages are fairly close together, so that it's kind of cool. They're not that much younger than I am. I mean, I'm 36, and the youngest is 28, so not too far apart. There's some friends I have who are in their late 20s, so that makes sense. Okay. Here's another thing what BTS is. Here's another name for BTS. Beyond the Scene. Yeah, BTS. Okay. That's interesting. So the genres are K-pop, pop, hip-hop, R&B, and EDM. What is EDM? I know R&B is rhythm and blues. Okay. Oh! Electronic dance music, also referred to as dance music or club music. Alright. I mean, I've never heard the term EDM before until today. I am 36 years old and I've learned something new. Imagine that. Well, let's see. I guess at this point, the only thing to talk about now is potentially how this episode is going to play out. Because there's actually several ways this episode is going to play out. For starters, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. The only reason why BTS is on Hot Ones is because they've got to be promoting some tour that they're on. They have to be. I can't imagine anything else. Um, okay, okay, they're promoting the REA World Tour. That's taking place from this year until early in 2027. Okay. All right. So that's why they're on Hot Ones. Um, I'm sure Sean's gonna ask them about any crazy concert stories that they have, or any kind of technical malfunctions, perhaps. The idea that they co-write and co-produce their own music, I'm sure that's gonna come up in this episode. Um, what else could they talk about? Um, I guess they could simply just talk about the logistics of having, like, again, 7 members in a band. See, here's the thing. Like, to my knowledge, and I'm sure, I mean, here's the thing. I'm sure it's happened before, but again, this is just to my knowledge. I don't think I've really ever seen a band with more than 5 members in it. Or a boy band, I mean. Or any kind of boy band or girl group, to be honest. It's usually about 4 or 5. So, I mean, bands with a large number of people in them isn't anything new. I mean, the Tedeschi Trucks Band is like a 15-piece band. You know, that's like a whole bunch of different people in that group, and they're awesome. Ooh, oh, dude, that'd be a crazy Hot Ones episode. The Tedeschi Trucks Band on Hot Ones. They wouldn't do that. That'd be far too many people. I mean, actually, how many? Hold on. Um. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For their current members. Okay. Yeah, they wouldn't do anything that crazy. I mean, they probably would have just simply Susan Tedeschi and Derek Trucks on there. You know, Tedeschi Trucks. But yeah, they wouldn't do anything crazy like that. But you know what? That's a future episode. That's an episode for another day and another season, because, I mean, this is the season finale. Considering that this is going to be the most wings ever consumed on the Hot Ones table. And considering that, you know, BTS is promoting a world tour, you know what? I'm okay with the fact that Hot Ones, that First Week Feast announced to the guest was ahead of time. Hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble. Thank you for all you guys watching. Enjoy the video. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Very happy week. And remember, if you guys want to talk to me, here to let me know what's back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.